And now to some other news. Arizona Governor Republican Doug Ducey says that Christians shouldn't have to serve gays. He says, quote, "I think we've got a lot of laws. I've been more in the business of wanting to repeal laws and regulations. Arizona, by the way, has laws and regulations prohibiting discrimination based on race, sex, national origin, and religion, but not sexual orientation or gender identity, which Doug Ducey doesn't believe should be a law. For some really weird reason, he doesn't want any of those things to be a law. So because laws aren't good in this country, apparently. And what this all is basically revolving around is the fact that Doug Ducey says businesses should be allowed to deny housing, jobs, and services to LGBTQ people, and that is based on a court case that is between a same-sex couple who was getting married, and they were denied service by a Phoenix-based stationery company, and the court ruled in favor of the religious right of the stationery company to not serve the same-sex couples. Ducey praised the ruling, even though it opens the door to anti-LGBTQ discrimination in other areas and weddings. This story is kind of surprising in a way, and it's surprising every time one of these kind of stories hits the media and it gets blown up. First off, there should be laws in our country on a federal level to protect everyone, and there should be an Equality Act. There is not an Equality Act, and some people want to say, oh, there's things hidden in the Equality Act, which there's clearly not, but people want to say that all they want. But Equality Act will be signed eventually. It's just a matter of time. And who's going to be the one to be on the right side of history and sign it? So that is definitely something we need in our country, not just the state level, but apparently states don't have to listen to rulings of the federal government and marriage equality, so why not this? So anyway, it's kind of surprising every time one of these stories hits, because I get it. As a member of the LGBTQ, I don't want to be denied service. If I'm at a restaurant with a boyfriend or something, and I'm holding his hand, I don't want to be thrown out of the restaurant, right? I think that's completely wrong. I don't think businesses should be able to do that. I have that mindset that, hey, my money is as green as the next guy. No matter if I'm straight, gay, whatever, I'm still paying you the same price as anyone else. So it doesn't make sense to me that a business would deny someone for being gay or trans or anything. Because as a business owner, I say, you know what, like, your money's still green, and I still got bills to pay as a business owner. So, yeah, give me your business. I would love your business, no matter who you are, or who you love, or what gender you identify as. So it's so messed up to me, that side of things, but it's also messed up, and I see it from the perspective of not necessarily the business, but still as the gay person who says, why are we fighting so hard for this? I get that you're fighting for your rights as an LGBTQ person, and I get that what a massive precedent it would set for our country if you won your court case, but you have to sort of take a step back and understand what I'm fighting for here is to give money to a homophobe. And let me explain that just a second, because let's say you walk into a catering company or a stationery company or a tent event company. I've heard people who walk into a photographer's studio or a videographer's office and they are denied service because they are gay. And first off, you should know there are many options in any of those facets of the wedding industry, including my company. I'm not just trying to shout out my own company for business reasons. I promise you, there are gay companies out there who are owned by gay people who support same-sex marriage. So there are plenty of us out there that can serve you. It's not like you only have one option on anything that you want. Catering doesn't, tents, venues, doesn't matter. You have options, right? And if you're denied service, which I think is wrong in the first place, by the way, but if you are, that means the person denying you service is a homophobe, and they don't think you legally have the right to be married. And so it fascinates me when someone fights and says, no, now I'm going to fight for you to be at my wedding. Because, again, I side with the notion that, hey, no one should be able to deny service to a gay couple, but I also see it as, do I really want a homophobe at my wedding? No. Why am I going to fight so hard on this? Yes, it would set a precedent, but also I don't want that person at my wedding anymore. I want to go to the next company over that does just as great of a job, if not for a better price, and they support me. They love me. And they're happy to take my business. Why do I want to support a homophobe? So I see it from most perspectives here. I would love to know your thoughts on this story in the comments, as well as every other story we do. I would love to know your thoughts on it. But I don't think it's right, again, that a company could deny service, but I also see it from two different perspectives there. If you have any thoughts on any of the stories we shared, have any questions or stories you think we missed this past month, please do leave those in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our network for plenty more great gay content to come in the future, and share this video with others. I'm Matt Haslam, this has been PPR, and have a gay day, everyone. Bye for now.